That was my live trilogy part 2, where I played a live track from 3 of my favorite artists who are not on our Radio Charlotte UK exclusives list. I started with Pantera with Cowboys from Hell from their 1997 album 101% Proof, Live. The video was uploaded to YouTube on the 20th of November 2014 and has 683,074 views. Then I played Exodus with Bonded by Blood, which has 182,370 views on YouTube, uploaded on the 7th of November 2009, and from the album Another Lesson in Violence, Live. And you heard just now one of my favorite vocalists in heavy metal. It's the co-inventor of the genre, the late Ozzy Osbourne. May he rest in peace. He was live at the Buden Hall in Tokyo, Japan on the 15th of February 2002 with Believer. The video was uploaded to YouTube on the 9th of April 2009 and has 2,334,969 views. Next on Live Metal is my 10 of the best. This focuses on one of the artists you have just heard in my live trilogy part 2. I'll be playing one song from each of their albums or 10 of their albums over the course of their career. These albums might or might not be in order of release because it is my 10 of the best. To make it Mixcloud friendly, I will be featuring a cover version by another artist every 3 songs, so we obey Mixcloud regulations about playing no more than 3 songs by the same artist from the same album or compilation album. But if you're viewing this on YouTube, then you have nothing to worry about because I will be playing 10 songs by the same artist. If you're listening to this on Mixcloud, the songs will be the same, but every 3rd song will be a cover version by various artists. This way, we get the show on 2 different formats: Mixcloud Audio MP3 and YouTube MP4. We believe that this way, you get to experience the best of both worlds. So here comes my 10 of the best. And out of the 3 artists you heard, I've chosen Exodus. They are an American thrash metal band formed in 1979 in Richmond, California. Their current lineup consists of guitarists Gary Holt and Lee Alters, bassist Jack Gibson, drummer Tom Hunting, and lead vocalist Rob Dukes. Notable former members include vocalists Paul Baloff and Steve Zetro Souza, drummers John Tempesta and Paul Bostaff, and founding guitarist Kirk Hammett, who later joined fellow Bay Area thrash metal band Metallica. There are no original members left in Exodus other than Hunting, who had departed from the band twice, in 1989 and 2004, but rejoined in 2007. Holt, who has been in the band since 1981, is the only member to appear on every Exodus album. Much of the band's career has been affected by lineup changes, feuds between both band members and record companies, 2 extended hiatuses, deaths of former band members, and drug addictions. Since its formation, Exodus has released 11 studio albums, 3 live albums, 1 compilation album, and a re-recording of their first album. The band had particular success during the mid to late 1980s with their first 3 studio albums, Bonded by Blood, 1985, Pleasures of the Flesh, 1987, and Fabulous Disaster, 1989. The critical praise given to Fabulous Disaster garnered attention from major labels, including Capitol Records, with whom Exodus signed in 1989 and released 2 albums for the label, Impact is Imminent, 1990, and Force of Habit, 1992. After their first breakup in 1993 and a short-lived reunion from 1997 to 1998, Exodus reunited once again in 2001, and since then, they have released 6 more studio albums, starting with and including Tempo of the Damned, 2004. Which reignited Exodus' popularity and is considered to be a key part in the early to mid-2000s thrash metal revival movement. The band's 13th and latest studio album, Goliath, is due for release on March 20, 2026. Along with Metallica, Exodus is often credited as pioneers of the Bay Area thrash metal scene, and have been referred to as one of the region's so-called Big Six alongside Testament, Death Angel, Lars Rockkit, Forbidden, and Violence. Exodus has sold over 5 million albums worldwide, and they are also considered to be one of the Big 8 of thrash metal, along with Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, Anthrax, Testament, Overkill, and Death Angel. In 2016, the staff of Loudwire named them the 25th best metal band of all time. Since they've had 12 studio albums released in their career, with a new album called Goliath, which is coming out next week on the 20th of March. I will be playing 2 songs from each decade from the 1980s to now. For our Mixcloud audience, I will play a cover version by another artist to represent the album, but for our YouTube audience you'll get the benefit of having the respected song by Exodus.
Are you ready for the first 3 songs?
Of course you are. Here comes 10 of the best by Exodus.